Hi everyone, Ashley with Trinity Wellness TV and
Amanda.
So we're going to show you a dumbbell metabolic circuit today. You will just need a set of dumbbells, maybe 2 sets so you can go between a heavier weight and a lighter weight for a few moves. But I'm going to show you adjustments along the way. Actually, Amanda's going to show you adjustments along the way and any modification. I'm just going to tell her what to do.
Good enough.
Alright, so she's warmed up, she's ready to go. We have 4 rounds and our time is decreasing with each round. We're going to start at 30 seconds, go down to 25, go down to 20, and end at 15 seconds for the final round. In between that round, we will rest, we will recover and reset, going back at it. The point of decreasing just is showing you that you can keep going with that weight for a certain time frame. If at any point that becomes a struggle, that's where you might want to improve and start working on. So again, she's warmed up, we're ready to go.
Ready to go?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
One day I'm going to do it. Alright, she starts with push-ups, plank rows, curls, squat to overhead press, overhead lunge, got tricep kickbacks, and reverse fly. So it's a lot of work, but it will be quick. Alright, so let's go. We're going to start with push-ups. So down on the floor, she can modify them at any point. 30 seconds, ready, set, and go. Elbows are in, chest goes down to the floor, hips are going with her, back is flat. Again, if she wants to go down to her knees, she can do that too. She's going to crank out as many as she can with good form though before she decides to take that modification. 10 seconds to go. We're going to make quick transitions here because we're working opposite body parts with each move. 3, 2, and 1. So grabbing the set of dumbbells, going into plank row, so she's in a high plank position, and she's rowing the elbow, single arm back. Same thing when it comes to push-ups, she can go down to the knees. If you don't even want to use weights though, you can use just your hands and plank, just that movement alone is working the back and stabilizing the core here. Almost there, 3, 2, and 1. She's standing up for curls. Elbows are back, chest is up. Ready, and go. So having a different set of weights on hand is a great option. At any point she can go a little bit lower and then pick those weights up whenever the time goes decreases. But almost there. 3, 2, and 1. She's going into a squat to overhead press. Setting her weight back into the heels, pushing the hips back, raising the arms up overhead. Nice job. She's driving the hips up. She's got 10 more seconds to go. An overhead lunge is next. 3, 2, and 1. So she's locking her elbows in, or shoulders in place overhead, and she's going to go step back into a lunge. Maybe turn the weights inward. There you go. Perfect. You can take the overhead motion out of it. This is making her core have to challenge it a little bit more. But again, that can be modified. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Bent over, tricep kickbacks are next. She's going to go down on her weight just a little bit, and there's a few different ways that we can do these kickbacks to isolate the tricep. So her elbows are coming up high, and she is stabilizing that elbow and just kicking the weight straight back. If she wants to turn this into an overhead extension, she can use both those weights, keeping her elbows close to her head. We're still making those triceps do the work. Sometimes that kickback, the bent over kickback, is a little bit challenging. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend over, reverse flies are next. Flat back, cores in tight. Her arms are coming out wide. Soft elbows. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Good, perfect. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and and 1. So there's our first round. We're going to take a break, get back on it, starting with 25 seconds for round 2. All right, we're back for round 2. 25 seconds of everything, starting with our push-ups. Again, do as many reps as you can with good form before you decide to take that maybe down to the knees. 25 seconds, 5 seconds less may not feel like much when you're working hard, but by the time you get down to 15 seconds, it'll be easy breezy. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing those weights for plank row. Shake the shoulders out just a little bit before you go right back in. Set and go. She's keeping that elbow close to her body. Her hips are square to the floor. Try not to open up. Her stance can be a little bit wider if she needs some more stability. Obviously, if your feet are closer together, that's going to be more challenging on the core. Good job, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. She's standing up for curls. Elbows back, chest is up. Let's go. Curls for the girls.
Curls for the girls. And the guys.
And the guys. Everybody. For everybody. Nice job. Again, always watching that swinging motion whenever you're doing curls. If that's happening, maybe to go down the weight a little bit so you can get full range of motion. 3, 2, and done. Squat to overhead press. Good. Press all the way up. Use your hips to drive the weight overhead. We've got 10 seconds to go. She's got overhead lunge next. 3, 2, and 1. If you want to take that overhead component out of it, lock those hands behind your head, chest is up tall. Here's a modification that you can do. Still keeping upright, strong through the core. 10 seconds to go. You can turn this into a front lunge as well. Whatever feels right for you. 3, 2, and 1. Grab the weights again, kickbacks or overhead extension. Same thing with our triceps. Elbows come back. So some people like to turn this into a curl also, and really just keeping that elbow at a 90 degree whenever it comes down is where we want to stay. So you don't need to curl it back up. Almost there. Reverse flies are next in 3, 2, and 1. Stand up a little bit, stretch it out. She's bending back over, back is flat, arms come out wide. Squeezing her shoulder blades together. She's pinching a penny together. Nice job. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, and done. Here's our 1-minute break. Coming back for 20 seconds each time through, so it's going to be real quick.
Thank goodness.
All right, we're back for round 3. 20 seconds all the way through. Back to those push-ups. So because the time is going down, she still should be able to keep good form throughout all of her reps, especially after that long break. We have good recovery time. Nice job halfway in. And she stayed on her toes the entire time because she's a beast. So strong. 3, 2, and 1. Grab those weights. Plank rows are next. Set and go. So now her stance, if she wants to bring it in a little bit because she's challenging herself each time, see how that's a little bit more of a increase in intensity. Good. Still good form though. 3, 2, and 1. Up for curls. Elbows back, chest up. She can stagger her step a little bit right here. Protect that low back. That's a good modification. 10 seconds to go. Squat to overhead presses next in 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells come up to those shoulders. Push your hips back. Good. Nice job. We've got 10 seconds to go. Great work. 3, 2, and 1. Bend over, kickbacks are next. Just kidding, overhead lunges are next.
Wouldn't want to leave them out.
We're also practicing our mental sharpness. Good job. Again, at any time you can bring those weights down to your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Now she's going to do her kickbacks. She's going down her weight just a little bit. That is totally up to you guys. Elbows come up. Nice. Reverse flies are next. So keeping the neck in line with the back is important too. She can stagger her steps, same thing with the low back. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse fly. So because we're in that bend over motion, she could do the same thing here. Just stagger that step into almost a lunge. Nice job. Arms out wide. 3, 2, and done. One more break, full minute. We're coming back for 15 seconds and we are done. All right, round 4, final one. We have 15 seconds. It's gonna go so quickly. I was just telling her maybe she'll feel like she's only doing 3 reps each. So, back to her push-ups. She's gonna do more than 3 though. 4, maybe 4. Yeah, at least. All right, set and go. 15 seconds, flies by. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. Still great form. Nice, 3, 2, and 1, plank rows.
It did go fast.
Right? I mean, I don't know, I'm just instructing. Assume it feels fast. 3, and go. Cores in tight, hips stay low. Curls are next. 3, 2, 1, all the way up. Elbows back, chest up. Good job. So again, we've done quick transitions through each move and then saved our break until the end. 3, 2, 1, squat to overhead press. Set that weight back into the heels. Behind the toes, good. Almost done. Good, 3, 2, and 1, overhead lunge. I didn't forget it this time. Step back, stand all the way up nice and strong. Modify as you need to, but we're coming down to the end, so this is a good time to push yourself through. 3, 2, and 1. Bend over, kickbacks. Elbows come back, back is flat. If she wants to stagger that step, it's a good option, but if she feels okay, that's fine. She can stay standing up. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, shake that back out a little bit, stretch, reverse flies, and we're done. Good, out wide, squeeze. Almost there, almost there. As many reps as you can to the end. 3, 2, and 1. She's done.
That's good.
Nice work.
Nice job.
We can decide if you want a fist bump or high five.
They both alright.
If you guys like what you see here, subscribe to our website, and ask any questions you might have in the comments below.
See you next time.